some sharp and painful news that will be affecting a couple of the rewards-based tokens, including those that reward in BUSD. Binance will see support for its BUSD stablecoin on December 15th. The exchange announced earlier this year that it would gradually end support for the stablecoin. And we continue on with the story that is reported by, I want to give credit to Helene Braun. I hope I pronounced her name right. Anyways, let's continue. Binance said it will end support for BUSD stablecoin on December 15th, following the exchange's August announcement that it would gradually do so after Paxos. The company that actually issued it was ordered to stop minting the coin in February. Users will still be able to redeem BUSD until February 2024, Binance said in a blog post Wednesday. However, Binance said it would halt withdrawals on December 31st, and any remaining BUSD balances will at that point be automatically converted into FDUSD, a stable coin issued by FD 121 Ltd. BUSD's current 24-hour trading volume is just under $400 million. According to the data by CoinMarketCap, it was around $900 million back in August. And Binance's stablecoin came under regulatory scrutiny in February after the New York Department of Finance Services ordered Paxos to stop issuing it. Shortly after, Binance was sued by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's CFTC for allegedly offering unregistered crypto derivative products in the U.S. and violating federal law. The new CEO of Binance Exchange, Richard Tang, who succeeded founder CZ, who we're all familiar with, or most of us are familiar with. If you're not, just know he was the previous CEO of Binance, and I'll say he did a good job getting Binance to where it's at today, right? But it is still in light of some shady business operations. Earlier this month, as a part of a $4.3 billion settlement with the U.S., recently wrote in a blog post that he is committed to working with regulators and ensuring that the exchange complies with American laws. Now, on the topic of Binance, this is huge, this is massive, this is beautiful and great because the United States is growing in its effects in crypto. It is actually for full knowledge and full transparency. Binance is not Binance. The U.S. is not the biggest player in crypto. The biggest player in crypto is India and basically all of Asia. And then it becomes to the U.S. But you even have El Salvador, who has bought a glorious amount of Bitcoin, and they have. Sadly, they're not the biggest because their people aren't not allowed to. That was misspeak. They're not able to. It's just funds wise. There or situations wise. But the U.S. is growing. It's a growing market. It's a big market to sell to. So being able to ingratiate yourself with the regulators in the U.S. and um, with those regulators would be a massive play. Now, how does this affect Evergrow Coin? Well, Evergrow Coin rewards you in the form of BUSD. But we did get a message from the Evergrow Twitter page specifically. Further to Binance's announcement, which brings forward the expected end of BUSD support to mid-December, we will be making an announcement within 48 hours to confirm our next steps with regards of how passive income will operate going forward. So that is something to take note of. that is something that is great. It's good to know that in 48 hours we will be receiving a response. And 48 hours is going to conclude at 5:38 p.m. today. So, oh, Eastern Standard Time, by the way. So that's less than 12 hours from now. So, Evergrow Point, where that news at? Where the news at? Where the news at? I'm just playing. I don't. But that is what they stated, so we should expect it to drop later today, and I'll try to do a video on that. But they had time. BUSD or Binance already announced that they were trying to move away from BUSD back in August. So it gave Evergrow coin and other cryptocurrencies that time to actually shift, because there's other cryptocurrencies outside of Evergrow coin that reward in BUSD because it is a form of stable rewards, right? But we will be getting some news on how they will be moving forward. It's also worth noting, I have not talked about this, but I will right now, real quick. I believe I did earlier in this year, but I'm going to again right now. Evergrow coin is, or Evergrow, their rewards tax is only 4% now. As you see here, someone said that they're still charging people premium price. Um, and is they're not. They're only charging 5%, 1% marketing, 4% is rewards. The rewards has been cut in half. Now, how do I feel about that? It is a bummer. I had to go back over my video I made yesterday because I forgot about that crucial fact when it came to the calculator and its use in my video yesterday. But I'm not, I could sit here and say it's okay, but at the same time, it's a little not okay for me. But so before I go any further, let me just come over here and show you the charts, right? There was massive amounts of volume that we received from these big trading volume days back in the last bull run. And one was 30.8 million. I remember a day where we actually had $72 million in trading volume, and we was receiving 8 of that in rewards. If this tax continues into the next bull run, that will suck. Now, it is subject to change and has not changed yet. So one could say this is Evergrow coin giving opportunities to people to get in early, because we are at those stages of back when I got in, back when I started covering Evergrow coin. It was back on October 7th and October 3rd, and it the price was lower then, but at the same time, you get my point. It's around that same type of point. So now it's an opportunity to not just get in, but get in at a cheaper price as well. Because now that tax is no longer 13%, it's cut down to over 50%, which is 5% now. So that's a real big positive that you can take from it, knowing that instead of 13% of your bag being gone, or your buying power going to Evergrow Coin's ecosystem, now is only 5% of your buying power. So instead of you saying I'm gonna put in $100 and only get back $87 worth, you're going to get $95 worth, roughly speaking, because there's going to be those tax fees that tax like 8 cents every here and there. So as far as getting in now and where in the current state of Evergrow Coin, I'm fine with it. In the next bull run, I wonder what the tax is going to be. Are they going to increase it? And if they're going to increase it, how much are they going to do so? Because we could see a scenario where it could be 10% or 9% or 8% even. So those are possibilities. Those are outcomes that could play out. But right now, that is the tax. And I hope I addressed the question. I gave you guys my actual feedback on that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to go into further detail. But my overall consensus on it, or if I would rather just put a number on how I feel about it. It's just a 7. It's a 7. I'm not I'm not excited about it. I'm not entirely sad about it. It's just one of those things where it's like, okay, let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. At the same time, we're not receiving a lot of trading volume right now, so it really isn't worth that much. Instead of, I think I said in my latest video that you was going to receive 8 cents or 16 cents or 2 cents or something like that. Whatever cents I said you was making a day with the current trading volume, you got to cut that down in half. So that's so yeah. But it was just pennies. No offense, but it was pennies. So and I'm really saying that for myself. I'm not saying it to y'all. I'm really saying that for myself. So I'm a 7 on an average day. I'm an 8 or a 7.5 on a good day. I'm a 6 on a bad day. So about the tax. But like I said, it gives the best opportunity to buy now, and get in. All right, that's not me saying go and buy Evergrow coin. Go buy a whole bunch of Evergrow coin. All right, because I'm not financial advice, and this is not at all financial advice. But to cap off this video, Sam released a tweet saying that there's some bots that are spamming FUD or just spamming poor ratings on the CoinGecko system, and instead of it being a, I wasn't, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I hit the good button. So I see that it now has a 92% good rating out of 8%. And just to see, we're going to compare it to Shiba and see where it's at now as far as the good and the bad rating. I'm gonna say good because I like Shiba. Oh wow. So it might have been something that I just missed. I really hope I can find a screenshot because then I will bring that up in the next video because you know what's happening, the announcement later today. So stay tuned for that. So you gotta subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. It's the Scripture Legend signing out. You have a blessed one and stay safe. Peace.